on you all I got. Remember when them Irish folk tried to jump me up in the parking lot on St. Patrick's Day? Yeah, boy, you saved me. Kinda funny, thought about it lately. By the time of the mall, gang colors and all. You saw them cats from the other side, and you told me hit them up. So I hit them up just to show I'm loyal to you. At least answer your phone, dog, that's all you can do. Plus I finally ran into you 2 months ago, it's been 3 years. I'm out here all alone with my mama, and plus she's in fear. White lady raising a half black child, and I'm way past turn. Too far past wild. We used to dream of telling our story. We told our story on these beats and got glory from college students and these freaks. Bless Okita Brown put us down in the mix. I banded us through the verbs, yeah, we running this beat. Getting high every day at the college while we freestyling. When you lived in the studio, I saw you cause you was wildin', Dre. But I ain't gonna dwell on that. I'm gonna get some shiny things. Mama, I'll be right back. She looked at me with this face of concern, but she gonna learn that I'm just a young man driven by the way the world turns. Plus I'm a little more spiritual now. My last conversation with Dre was way spiritual. Wow, I ain't even expect that from my brother, but God loves me. But back to this jewelry store, as I puff on this blunt, cause something is feeling different. Something is feeling different.
1 2 1 2. We're gonna get started in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Give me a second, and we're gonna get up and running. You know what I'm saying? Just let a little music play while we get everything, you know, going. This is Dre the Hitman, J Jewelers. Shout out to Dre, by the way.
From out of state, so that don't mean nothing. Plus I'm the corner of my eye, I see this ring bugging me, saying what's up with me, pick me up and see what's up with this. She handed me the ring and tried to snatch it back. They caught her attitude, so I brought one back. 1 minute spot root, I don't know who you snapping at, she caught the gang in the back and he came out with the gat, man, hold up. Stop causing this ruckus in my damn store. And your friend just ran when you see right now. Oh no, security like it got a police. I think he got a gun. Man, what gun? On the damn floor. Did my ride just set me up? This ain't too good, Captain. I hope the footage show what actually has happened. Cause I just came here to get fly. Promise I ain't come here to.
A jewelry store clerk shot and killed a robber in West Houston. Police say that robber tried to hold up Jane Jewelers on Westheimer. The clerk shot the robber in the head. The robber was pronounced dead at the hospital. Police are also looking for a woman who was seen running away from the store, and they're going to question her. Right now, they don't know whether or not she's connected.
I got laid down in Houston, Virginia hurt me. I was a victim of child abusing. Getting fly up, you control my mind's pollution. Lies on the internet, murder, J. How you doing? What's wrong this way? You gotta be kidding me. Me and my boss was meeting family at the mall. Ordered some girl about to act it out. I got the call in my stomach with some ball. I made an oath to be rude. I'll destroy y'all. I'ma expose y'all. I'm about to murder your penis. Well, forgive me, but I murdered your children. Never got some this documented. If something happened, I did it. Even if I didn't, just say I did it for the hell of it. You murdered my relatives. You got me so hell of it. So-called robbery. How the hell would I make a gun? And if I pull up on West, I'm gonna
all right.
Pull a gun in your
I'm just setting anything up. What's good, man? Love you much. Good to see you too, man. Just getting everything started. Yeah. How you been, man? That's what's up. You want to sit in? Yeah, you might as well. Come on. Y'all, get in here, man. Come on. Yeah, you can come up in here, man.
But I ain't answer the call. I guess I'm not that far.
Alright, cool.
I guess I ain't so right yet. The last song we did was
you know, you gotta play Energy Exchange.
Yeah. Huh?
Are you gonna play music?
Yeah. Let's see what's going on with this. All right.
Miss Mary, I'm your son too. You knew this was coming, and I promised I would do
Connection
this.
with your internet.
So my
Come on.
apologies to the fam of Brandon Winfield. I don't mean to make you cry, but here's a windshield wiper for your eyes. Just imagine how it's Twinfield. And I'm in pain too, I know this shit's real. Yeah, but I ride for room, I slide for room, I die for room. Pull up on West Side and homicide for room. If anybody had beef for them, nigga, I'll be rude. And I'll ride on you for the sake of my brother. A.T. DeMarcus JoJo, please pray for your brother. And pray for this Lord, cause they gon' need that too. Cause I wet that bitch up for room. Rest in peace, people. Fuck.
Yeah, but I have to message her and apologize because my message probably came across as sensitive. To me. My message probably came back insensitive to what she said because I misread.
DC.
Man, you know what? It's going straight on my website and with. All right, let's get this started, man. Come on.
You are now listening to Who is DC Radio on whoisdcmusic.com.
1 2 1 2 1 2. Yo, it's DC. Who is DC? And you are now tuned in to Who is DC Radio. And also, too, it's on my website. We had technical difficulties with YouTube and everything like that. But anyway, though, I got a special guest in the building. You know what I mean? Her name is Sade.
Hey,
Introduce yourself.
hi.
Plugger.
No matter what you're going through in life, understand that.
Hello, I'm Sade Johnson.
This is a time to be happy and to be thankful for everything.
Yeah,
that
you can
have.
no, you can go ahead and talk to the mic. It's
Because everything
good
that you
now.
did was necessary
Give me a second.
for the blessings that you are coming into achieve.
Good evening, it's Sade Johnson here with Who is DC. I'm
Right?
running for District 7 City Council, so we're going to talk about that and a little bit of politics.
Most definitely. And this is episode 1, politics as usual. Got the kind of concept, of course, from Sade. And also, too, if you're a J fan, Reasonable Doubt. That's where that came from, too. So we're going to get into it.
You so New York.
Gotta be. And also, too, in the background, I got, Navia just sharing some words with us. It was only right for me to play that because every time, I listen to that, she gives me a little bit of motivation, you know what I'm saying? Like, just getting up. So,
Rest in peace.
yeah, rest in peace. Shout out to Pooney and the family and everything like that. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So, campaign plans, man. What is your plans for your campaign?
Well, right now we're just finishing up some loose ends. So by February 18th, I'll officially be in campaign mode. So if anybody would like to volunteer to block walk, knock on doors, put signs in yards, call voters, feel free to hit me up on social media or by text, email, either one, so I can get you on the list. And I'll be having a volunteer meeting on February 9th with all my volunteers so I can assign duties. During my campaign, I just want to make change as a concerned citizen of District 7 and growing up seeing everything that's been going on in my community and help do some growth and make things better.
Most definitely. That's pretty dope. Also, too, you got your shirt and everything. Like,
Yes.
I'm pointing at the screen, but you got your shirt
Yes.
and everything like that. So, tell them where you can find the shirts and how much they are.
The shirts are $8. My t-shirt lady, Yamika Vaughn, she does all my shirts. But if you want to hit me up, I can get you a shirt ordered as well. Send me your size, and I'll be sure to add it to my next order. First one's on me. Anything after that, you gotta pay for.
That is dope. That's dope. So, how long have you been thinking about, running, like campaigning?
Well, I've been into politics since I was 7 years old.
Mm-hmm.
When I was 6, I decided I wanted to be a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Then I realized, okay, what's gonna happen after you be a lawyer? Then I realized I wanted to get into politics. I took an interest.
Nice.
And, as little kids, you always dream about being the president because he's supposed to run the world or the country.
Right.
Then as I got older, I realized he really didn't run anything. It was the House and the Senate. who make all the decisions. So I changed from wanting to be president to wanting to be either someone that's a part of the House or a state representative. And I knew eventually I had to get started somewhere on the ground level and work my way up. So as I got older, I said, okay, I'm gonna run for city council. And I kept putting it off until eventually I got tired of being scared and down myself. And I jumped both feet forward and here I am.
Well, it's like you're doing a good job, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all been doing a lot of work as far as hashtag, wait, now I don't got my words all twisted. I'm gonna let you just say it. Like, you had a lot of stuff.
Back in 2013, we started Helping Hands, Healing Hearts, which is the 501c3 grassroots nonprofit organization where we feed the homeless the last Sunday of every month. We work with domestic violence victims as well as human trafficking victims, and we mentor kids, youth, and young adults. And so, spawning off under that umbrella, we started hashtag Lunch Bag, which is our feeding and advocacy for the homeless. And we provide food, as I stated. Then we provide toiletries, clothes, undergarments, personal hygiene, feminine hygiene, shoes off our feet, shirts off our back, bus fare, whatever they come to us and say, I need this, if we got it, they got it. So we've advocated to try to get them things when there was Tent City in Dallas before they shut it down, unfortunately, but we're still working.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to Jarvis. Jarvis is here too, man. He back in the cut, you know what I mean? He was I seen him in a couple videos with it as well, you know what I'm saying? And then Shannon, y'all was doing a lot of work and stuff, man. That's dope. Also too, just tell us about your other businesses. Like, you have like Phoenix Rise.
It's so many.
Yes.
Speaking of that, I'm over here saying there's so many. I was triggered just to go back when Soulja Boy did his interview. With, who was that? The Breakfast Club? Or who was it that asked him why he had so many businesses?
Oh, that was Nadeska off man, yo, that I was gonna actually play that because I had the clip.
It triggered me because shame him like that, man. And that's what made me think about it. Why do you not have so many businesses?
Right.
In order to be rich, you have to have at least 8 streams of income.
Right.
So you got to keep the money going.
That's true.
But the other business I started March of last year, Phoenix Rising Consulting Firm.
Right.
It does a many of things. I do credit restoration. I do business consulting, business establishment, business credit, business startup, business funding, printing services, notary, legal document preparation, paralegal services. I feel like I'm missing something. But that's the gist of everything I do. Just about anything you need, I got you. I can do it. I just got a client that wants me to do their 501c3. So I can't do 501c3s, LLCs, contracts, divorces, wills, child support, transfer of houses.
She can do it all.
I can do it all.
A woman with all trades, man. A woman with all trades. Also, too, man, just a thing for the people. If you got bad credit and you trying to get a house, holla at her.
Yeah, let me fix your credit.
Yeah,
and then I'm going to shoot you over to my cousin, Katerica, the real estate agent.
Right.
She'll get you in the house of your dreams.
That's right. That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? Just support. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. What else I'm going to talk about with you is also, too, how we're going to help the city of Dallas, period. You know what I'm saying? You guys been a lot of help already. But I think the main thing is try to get like the artists too together as well as the politics. The more that, you know, music and politics, I think they go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Reason being is because it could make a change. The musicians don't know that they have a big voice in the community as well. And also to the barbers around Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Or the advocates. You know what I mean? You guys have so much like, what's
everyone has their niche and a platform to use their voice for whatever they believe in, whether it's on the low level or the high level.
Right.
Most of us have at least 1,000 followers, 500 followers. So it's somebody out there listening take what you say to heart and run with it. if you say go stand on the highest bridge
Then go
and
stand on
jump,
the bridge.
they'll probably do it. If you say go vote for Sade, they're gonna go vote.
Speaking of, you better go vote for
Shout out.
Sade.
Vote for me.
Yes,
Pay for
that's
it.
a plug right there. You better go vote for her.
Just
District 7.
your followers, they follow what you say.
Right.
So make sure you're saying something worth them following.
That's
And
true.
you don't have them. You're not leading them off of a cliff.
The blind leading the blind. Most definitely. I understand that. That is true. That is true.
Yeah, because just because you're in a position of leadership don't mean you're worth
You're
following.
worth following. That's right. Because you got crooked people all the time that be in high places. And how I don't even understand that either. How can you be rich and still want to steal? You know what I mean? Like you already getting all this money, and then you still want to like put your hand in embezzlement and things like that.
But it's the rich people.
Yeah,
It's
it
only the rich
is.
people. You don't see poor people.
You don't see poor people trying to steal, embezzling. Yeah,
Or selling their city out.
yeah.
Selling land and stealing their people's property
Right.
for a better gain. It's these rich people or these
It is.
income citizens that's in office
Right.
down at the horseshoe.
You know what? That shit sounds just like The Wire. You remember that when the mayor was stealing all that money?
That's what they do. They get in them positions and they start stealing money and covering things up. And what
Right,
made me say
right.
that is the Dallas Morning News printed back in November an article about one of my good friends who also ran back in. She was running for District 4.
Right.
And they went and dug up some personal information about
What?
her having some hardships as a single mother, and they said because she was a black single mother and had an eviction or faced an eviction, she was more inclined to take bribes and to be given money to sell out the people and the citizens,
Right.
which kind of detracted people from wanting to vote for her because they didn't feel like she would have their back because the Dallas Morning News inaccurately placed judging on her as a black single mother in Dallas.
That's a shame too. You know what
So
I'm
we went
saying?
and protested and stood in front of the Dallas Morning News. I'm all for a protest, especially about black mothers. I'm a single mother of
Right.
3,
Right.
so I'm all about equal rights for us.
Right. And you gotta think about it too, man. Like I'm trying to watch my words, what I say, but like people out there that they'll be in like a higher, I keep repeating this too. They be in like a higher power, stealing money all the time. It's not gonna be a single mother, or it's not gonna be somebody, you know what I'm saying, from the hood either.
Nope.
It's
or,
not.
Or single fathers.
Or single fathers, yeah, most definitely. But like, people just gotta like retrain their mind of thinking, and also too, once you get into office, into the District 7 Council, I think you should get up to Capitol Hill.
Oh,
That should
I'm
be
gonna
the
keep
next
going.
thing.
That's the starting point. I'm gonna keep going. Whatever the next step is, I'm gonna go to that. Then I'm gonna keep going until, like I say, I'm in Washington.
Yep, because those seats need to be changed. Those people been there for like probably 80 years, and they've been passed on to the next person. You know what I'm saying? So that needs to be fixed as well.
Yeah,
All right.
need me.
Yes, I agree. So let's get off of politics right quick, because I know a lot of people can blow up my phone. I'm probably gonna piss them off. They're on my Facebook page.
Politics is fun.
Yeah, politics as usual. Anyway, though, Sade, so what kind of music are you listening to?
Well, I listen to Growth every day.
Shameless
while I'm at
plug.
work. Energy exchange in the background. I listen
Shout
to
out
that at least 4
Tiffany.
times a day. Don't judge me. That's my cousin.
So that's probably where those streams are coming from then. Because I be checking the streams, like it be going up like every day. Like Spotify gives me like a
It's me.
notification.
Apple Music, not Spotify.
So it's Apple Music. I need to check my Apple Music numbers.
Yes. Now, Growth is actually an amazing album, and I can listen to it straight through without having to skip anything. I just favor Energy Exchange because it's
yeah.
family. But other than that, I'm listening to the Meek Mill album
That's a pretty dope album.
and Seven of the Greats album. Those
Yeah.
are really the only 3 albums that I'm listening to right now when I'm not listening to Pandora or something like that, or some type of playlist.
Yeah. Shout out to Seven the Great too, by the way. He's actually doing big
I need
things.
to download Future, see what he's talking about.
I haven't heard it yet. I will tell you what album I'm listening to right now. 21 Savage. I Am Greater Than I Was. Actually, it's a pretty dope album. I thought it was pretty good. 21. Even though he has the ad-libs, crazy ad-libs, I thought it was pretty dope. But you know, I'm a New Yorker, so I'm listening to Jay, Nas, all that. But anyway, though, like, yeah, I listen to the lyrics. He's actually gotten better with his lyrics as well. Yeah, so that's it. And then the next thing I want to talk about, checking things off over here. This is the first episode, the pilot episode. Mental health awareness.
Yes.
You know, I always talk about that. I want to get your thoughts or your take on that.
Mental health is serious. We have to take it serious. We have to stop sweeping it under the rug as a black community. We have to stop taking it as a joke. Depression is real. And we have issues of when a person say they're depressed or they're sad or they're crying out for help, we tend to, oh, they're strong. Oh, they'll get through it. Oh, you just broke or something like that. And then when that said person goes and kills 12 people, drives off of a road or something, they're like, oh my God, they were so nice. I didn't know. And then you go back and look at their Facebook post or their Instagram post or their Instagram, you see that they were crying out and asking for help. And no one responded because we just don't think it exists in the black community and it's very prevalent.
Right.
So I wish that we would do more and bring more awareness. If you are suffering from depression, anxiety, or anything like that, please go seek help, get therapy, take medication, whatever it is.
That's so true.
But please get help. If you have someone that you're comfortable talking with, that supports you and that won't judge, do that. Whatever you feel comfortable doing, doodling, rapping, whatever. Just find some type of peace and calm to release that energy so that it doesn't go bad.
And I will say this too: you need to find yourself an accountability partner. Your accountability partner will actually make sure they'll call and check up on you to make sure you're okay. Make sure you are taking your meds properly. Also, too, just hang out with you and everything like that. That's what we talk about. Well, offline, I'll talk about that. But anyway, though, so yeah, just make sure that you're doing everything right by just take your meds and seek therapy and don't sweep it under the rug, man. There's so many ways of coping skills that you could deal with if you're, bipolar, schizophrenic, major depression disorder, all the things. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, I always talk about mental health all the time because I deal with it myself, and also too I'm bipolar, so I'm always trying to get out there and help people. I think my next step is going to be probably going to a suicide prevention hotline, like the call center and stuff.
To work for them?
Not to work for them, just to volunteer. See if they have some volunteer or do some volunteer for like mental health things like that. Just things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that do need help, and I think it's overlooked a lot as far as like the posts. It may seem happy, but they're not. Because you can look at a person when they be out, they're happy, go back inside.
There are a lot of functionally depressive people. They're smiling, they're happy, they're interacting, they're going out as normal, but soon as they're alone, they're breaking down.
That's right.
So check on your strong friends. Hug your strong friends. Those ones that are always there for someone else, the ones that are always happy, they're the loneliest ones that they need the most support and love. Check on your strong friends. That's
true. That is so true. All right. So, man, we got like 20 minutes left. I ran out of stuff to talk about. You know what? Since we got another guest in the building. You see that guy right there? Say what up, man. You might as well come in and say something since we got 20 minutes left, man.
Well, you gonna find a way.
That's right. I'm gonna find a way to get you, man. If y'all know, that's Jarvis back there.
This can't be incognito.
No, you can't. You gotta be here, man. Y'all saying so. If you want, man, the mic's right there. Introduce yourself and tell people about yourself.
Man. y'all doing, man? Man, I'm trying to be incognito over here, man. I was taking a back seat, just enjoying the show, but my man is compelled to get me up there. And I think he just need a filler. So he turning to me, man. But anyway, man, for those of you out there who don't know me, my name is Jarvis Wright, aka Mr. Already Everything, Brother Red. Oh man, community activist here in Dallas, man, part of the Dallas Action Coalition, man, a grassroots activist group down here in Dallas. Advocate, Think Before You Thug, urban specialist advocate. Man, I'm associated with a lot of people here, man. A lot of people, a lot of influential people down here in the city, man, who's trying to bring about some real change. The young lady who y'all just heard from, Sade Johnson, very good friend of mine, man. So y'all definitely want to research her and check her out, man. She's been putting in some real work down here in these Dallas streets, man. She's the real deal. She's what District 7 needs.
That's right.
You know, somebody true, somebody that's really been in the trenches, man. You know, with the people for real. And she's gonna bring about some real change. I've had the pleasure of working with her on many different community endeavors, man. And she, you know, her heart and her passion is for real. You know, it really is, man. So we're working on like I said, I'm a urban specialist advocate. Shout out to Kingdom Water, that's my church, my pastor Bishop Omar, my good friend Bruce Wayne, founders of Urban Specialists. We're working on an initiative called One Dallas here in Dallas right now, where we're trying to get all the sides of Dallas to come together on one accord, man. Because at the end of the day, we're all one Dallas.
That's right.
Whether you're from the north, south, east, west, Oak Cliff, Pleasant Grove, it's all one Dallas. So we're trying to get all the sides on one accord and try to see if we can all come together and change the narrative in the community right now. Because change the narrative, the atmosphere. Because right now, you know, it's kind of thick right now. You know, it's kind of thick in the city. A lot of unfortunate things happening to people of color, and unfortunately, by the hands of people of color. If you just want to be real. So we're trying to change that atmosphere, change the mentality right there, man, and heal the community. That's what I'm about. Anybody that knows me, that's what I'm about. Healing the community, man, changing the narrative, changing the atmosphere, or like, you know, my people, urban specialists like to say, you know, create the pause. Right. You know, create a pause or whatever. So that's kind of what I got going on right now, man. Just I'm in the background right now. I'm not out front like I normally am or whatever. Just taking a look at it, you know, seeing who's seeing what's what, just checking out everybody else's work. There's a lot of people doing a lot of great work out there. So shout out to everybody in Dallas that's trying to bring about some real change. You know, but I try to get everybody to understand who is really trying to bring forth some real change is you have to be open. You have to be open-minded. You know, none of us have a clear-cut answer to this. It's like the eighth wonder of the world. You know, how can we get black people right? How can we save our community, man? You know, how can we all get on one accord? How can we unify our people? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like the eighth wonder of the world, for real. So I'm sorry to cut you off. I think you guys are doing a great job, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen you guys, like, as far as on social media, on the news, in the newspaper, you guys are like having the whole positive movement. So that's pretty dope. And as far as like you making the bigger impact on everybody else to follow suit. So I think you guys are the pioneers. Right. And you know what? I can agree with it. And that's I have a personal slogan that I kind of use for myself. You know, I get a lot of people that, you know, give me a lot of props for doing this and doing that, you know what I mean? And that's good. I welcome that. You know, because listen, I'm doing the right thing, whatever. Right. But I humbly say I just aspire to inspire. Right. You know what I mean? That's all I do at the end of the day. It's bigger than me. Right. I tell people, you know, the road is never as important as the goal. You know? But what I want everybody that's working to understand, because sometimes we get caught up in our own role. You know what I mean? We can. But I want to try to get everybody out here that's doing work to understand that it'll be easier for all of us to stay on one accord and be unified.
Right. Instead
If
of being
we
divided.
welcome everybody's effort.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Welcome everybody's effort, even if it's not what you're doing per se. That don't mean that it's not impactful.
Right.
You can't write the next man's effort out. 'Cause
Right.
he or she can be doing something else.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But again, being that none of us have a clear-cut answer to this, sir, and we have many angles to cover because it's many layers to our issues, it's enough work for everybody.
Yep.
You know, it's enough work for everybody, and the sooner we just start supporting everybody, I think we'll be able to cover more ground than we really are. You know, because it's so true.
Keyword support.
Yeah.
Keyword is support.
That is the key word, man. That is the key word, man. Support. That's something that we really, really lack in the black community. It's like, because everybody want to be a chief for everybody. You know what I mean?
Right,
You know,
right.
You got to understand, you know, everybody has a lane.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has a lane, you know. Everybody has a position. It's just like a football team.
Right.
You know what I mean? If all 11 players on the field don't play their particular position, it's a good possibility they're not going to be successful.
That's true.
You know? So you got to let the quarterback. You got to let the running back. You know, run the ball, wide receiver catch the ball, and things of that nature.
Right.
Same thing. You know, same thing with building a house, like I said before. Building a house.
You gotta build the
man.
foundation
You
first.
gotta build a foundation.
Gotta
first.
build that foundation
You gotta
first.
have a specific person to build a foundation.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You can't have somebody that's a plumber.
Right.
You know, want to go and build a foundation. You know,
Right.
just because he think he can.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or he think he's a strong plumber.
Yeah.
No, you gotta let everybody.
Play their part.
Play their part and do their part. Same
Right.
thing. And the world changes.
That's
You know what
right.
I mean, everybody
So
gotta
true.
allow everybody to play their part, man, and we just come together. What I say, man, we'll meet at the winner circle.
That's
You
right.
know, ain't no matter what angle we come from, we all headed to the same place.
That's right.
You know?
Yo, and that connects with music as well, man. Because I tell people all the time, like artists, like they here in Dallas, it's like they're separated DFW. You know what I'm saying? Like it's Dallas and then Fort Worth,
Right.
and then like they don't get along too much, or it's like certain areas in Dallas they don't get along. You know what I mean? So I think that's kind of something that it ties into what you're saying
It
too
does.
as well.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? So
It definitely does.
if everybody could get on the same accord, like how Atlanta's doing, New York, and California, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's unified there. But it seems like we're the only ones that's not unified. And when people
Right.
think of the South, they think about Atlanta. They barely think about New Orleans anymore. Because
Right.
people from New Orleans and Baton Rouge can't get along either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it seemed like for years Dallas has been having that issue because when DOC left, they were mad at him,
Right.
and then they ran Durham Music out of Dallas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Things like that. I do my research on music, man. I love music, period, man. So I just feel like it just needs to be under one unity as far as like with the music, period, instead of everybody having egos. Because nowadays everyone has a big ass ego.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you go, it doesn't matter if it's a music producer, rapper, the advocate, even the freaking worker or manager at a retail store, for example. It'd be somebody that thinks that they're better than the next person because, you know what I'm saying, their title, I guess. You know what I mean? So I just feel like in music, if we all can just do the same thing and just have that same, you know, we're not gonna have the same vision is what I'm trying to say,
Right.
but we all can get to the same place, like help each other up instead of pushing each other downstairs.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm glad you said that because I think what's missing here in Dallas is harmony. If you think about music, you know, music is great because of harmony.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's what's missing in Dallas. Harmony. You know what I mean? But to have perfect harmony, you gotta have different things.
That's right.
You know
That's
what I mean?
true.
You got to have different things.
That's real.
So with that being said, again, you know, just like you said, the Dallas artists got to learn to support each other, even if it's not their kind of music.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You can't.
Keep telling them.
Prime example. Post Malone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Post Malone, Grapevine, by way of Dallas. What they gonna call it? Whatever. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Here he comes. I know. We both know.
Yeah.
Individuals that's been in the game here in Dallas far longer than Post Malone, as far as we know. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
But why Post Malone spark?
Because he had the harmony and the melody right. You know what I'm saying? He's got the formula of it, and that's why I tried.
And he had different. He was different.
Yeah, he was completely different.
Completely different.
Yeah.
When you hear him speak or anyone, he from Dallas, near Dallas.
Yeah.
He don't sound like. He don't sound like it.
I didn't even see. I remember when I first heard Post Malone, I thought he was black. I didn't know he was white.
black.
Yeah, that was like when White Iverson came out.
Right.
I thought he was talking about selling white, and then when I saw a video, I was like, "Oh, it's a white boy." So he's White Iverson.
He's white. You know, he's different. And
Right.
That's what we got to understand. You know, here in Dallas, you know, just like Seven C when he did his video. You know what I mean? Got mad at Dero because you know type of music he was doing or whatever. You feel it wasn't gangster enough, or you got
Right.
mad at Mo3, or you know you
Right.
for what? You know you need diversity.
Right.
You want diversity.
Right.
Prime example. Young Thug. People have a personal opinion about Young Thug. He's weird. He may be even gay or whatever. You know what? All that or whatever.
Right.
But in Atlanta,
He's the
they
dopest in
support
Atlanta. Yeah, they support
Young
him.
Thug.
Yeah.
T.I. endorses Young
Yeah,
Thug.
because
for the third power.
every song that they be on is dope though.
Yes.
It's like they got that chemistry. Though. They kill
Yes.
every song that they
Yes.
on.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
man.
So,
And that's what we got to do here in Dallas, man.
Right.
You know, I tell artists, you know, they come to me or whatever because they know my affiliations or what have you, and I tell them, hey, look, man, I'm not gonna really just endorse your music. You know what I mean? If it sounds like something I'm already hearing.
right.
I challenge
Imitate them.
artists. Challenge yourself. You know what I mean? We got enough.
Y'all hear that out there?
We got enough of the
Repeat
bottle
that.
popping and
Repeat that one more time.
I tell artists to challenge themselves. And actually, that's when you become a real artist. When you challenge yourself,
That's right.
you grow. You know what I mean? Add some substance to your craft.
That's right. That's
You know
true.
what I mean? Add some
That's true.
substance to your craft. J. Cole. Take J. Cole. Perfect example. I know you're a big J. Cole fan. You know what I'm saying? Dude has had all the success with no features.
No features at all.
No features yet. And then he tell you the niggas ain't worthy to be on my shit.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You know why? Because he's an artist, a real rounded artist that can tackle just about any subject.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's
Right.
why people buy his music.
Yep.
Because he's a true artist that can tackle just about any subject. He has depth. He's not shallow.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean?
And he's not even a gangster either. You
And
know what I'm
he's
saying? He
not.
even tell you that. He was working the damn call center, and then he happened to see Jay pass him his demo. The first time he didn't want to take it, and then he passed it to somebody else, and then Jay heard it, and that's how he got him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So people, you gotta understand. I'm gonna let you guys know this. You don't have to be a thug in order to be in the music. Once again, you don't have to be you don't have to be a thug to be successful. Be yourself. Example, I was about to say that 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine is a prime example. Hey, Joe Budden, I'm not trying to take your spot either. Just let you know, because I'm starting to feel like I'm talking like Joe. Shout out to Joe though. But anyway, yeah. Like with the artists, man, I just feel like they try to pertain an image or something like that, and it's gotta be about being gangster or sipping syrup or popping pills, doing all this stupid shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that. You don't have to do all that. Like J. Cole's music, you just look at the timeline. Like he's grown so much. There's only one album I didn't like from J. Cole was Your Eyes Only. For Your Eyes Only. I didn't like that album. I understood where he was coming from with that, but I didn't really too much like it. My favorite album from J. Cole still is Sideline Story, because he talked about how he came up and how he struggled to come up.
Right.
And then the next album, Born Sinner, came from that. And then The Forest, I'm not going to talk about that album because everybody know about that. Everybody know about that album. But anyway, though, man, like it's so much things you could talk about. It doesn't have to be drugs. It doesn't have to be gang affiliated and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? If you come from that, then I can understand it. But if you don't come from it, then that's a problem. You shouldn't get yourself caught up with something. 6ix9ine, for example.
Prime example.
Yeah, prime example.
Never was a fan of that dude. Never, for several reasons. You know, I think he was actually. I was like Tupac when, like, man, what is you saying to my people? Why am I behind this album? What is this about? The state that this is what.
Yeah.
This is what the state of hip hop is in. This clown right here. This boy's a clown.
Yeah, I didn't even understand that. Yeah, rainbow hair and the rainbow teeth, straight up clown. I never really understood it, but I did feel like a Onyx vibe come from him because it sounded like he was like Fredo Starr or somebody like that. Right. So like if you know your hip hop and everything, that's probably where he came from with it. Since he's from New York too as well. That's embarrassing, by the way.
You know what? But I'm gonna do him a solid. And like I said, I don't even like to do. I'm gonna do him a solid though. The reason why he had so much success is because he was different.
Yeah, that's true.
The rainbow teeth,
and the
rainbow hair,
tats on his face.
Full tats. Nobody really seen that before, especially from, is he white, black? What is he?
He's Mexican.
He's Mexican. So he had it.
Yeah.
You know, he was something new.
And then plus he was trolling. I think he took the 50 Cent route.
He took the 50 Cent route.
Yeah.
He took the 50 Cent route. You know, talked a lot of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, created a lot of controversy around himself.
Right.
Kept people checking for him or whatever.
Yep.
You know.
That's true.
But at the end of the day, look where it got him.
That's right. Yo, that's why I need to. That's
look where the faking got him.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's why you need to take a look at or listen to 21 Savage album a lot. J. Cole's on that song. Okay. J. Cole was saying how I'm sitting back reflecting how 6ix9ine made it and he got his shot, and I'm wondering if he's thinking, was it worth it or not?
Right.
I thought that was pretty dope. That was deep. That was deep right there.
That was deep. That was a deep bar.
Sitting in the cell, just wondering if it was worth it or not. So. Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is.
It's crazy. But, yeah, man, I agree with you wholeheartedly that, you know, we got to, here in Dallas, artists, got to, number one, be you.
Right. That's right.
Be you.
That's
don't
right.
Don't try to be nobody else. I'm reading Charlemagne the God's book called Black Privilege. If you never read it, check it out.
That's good.
You already on it.
Yeah, I'm already on it. I even got shook ones.
So you know where he said in the book where he said, follow your dream.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Your dream, not somebody else's. And what he meant by that is, you know, fathers, you know, we want our kids, we want our sons to play sports, quite naturally, something like that. We want to be big in sports.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's our dream.
Yeah.
That might not be his.
Yeah. Don't try to live through your son through your kid. You know what I'm saying? So,
exactly. Yeah. Follow your dreams. Be who you are. You know what I mean? Just because this is working for 7 the Great over here, that don't necessarily mean you got to take that route.
That's right.
That may not be you. Just because this is working for Lady Savage over here, that may not work for you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So be who you are, number one. Be who you are as an artist. You know what I mean? And challenge yourself. Challenge yourself.
And read more.
Yes, definitely read more. That's the key right there.
That is. Educate yourself, man. Read.
That's the key. You know why Scarface is quote unquote top 3, top 5, depending on where you're from. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because he was a master storyteller.
He was.
He was a master storyteller, man. He had so much depth. Same thing about Ice Cube. Mm-hmm. Master storyteller, man. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But in order to tell them stories, you gotta read, and you gotta have stories to tell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely, that's the key, man. To expanding your vocabulary, expanding your vernacular. That's it. Mm-hmm. You know, that's why J. Cole will continue to be great, because you can tell he read. You know, because that boy his subject matter in a lot of his music, you know, is pretty deep. So yeah, definitely read, man. Yeah. And, you know, better yourself as an artist, man. Challenge yourself and support each other down there, man. You know, that's right. The key. Support each other. Dare to be different.
And on that,
support each other.
They put in that. There you go. This a round of applause. Should be louder, but it's all good. Once I edit it, it'll be better. All right. Hi, Jarvis, Sade, I appreciate y'all coming by for the first episode. This is a pilot episode of Who is DC Radio. Episode 1, politics as usual. We touched on a lot of topics. So, y'all, tell me your social media and stuff, man. So where it finds you guys, man. That's the last thing right there.
Well, like I said, Mr. Already Everything. You can on Facebook. My name is Jarvis, Jarvas, Wright, Wight on Facebook. Instagram, it's Mr. _all_red_Ethane. My Twitter, I'm not on Twitter right now. I'm not on Snap right now. So you
Don't
can just
feel
follow
bad.
me.
Nobody's really on Twitter anymore, man.
You can definitely find me on Facebook and Instagram. Check me out, man. My page is open for the public, even though I have trolls on it. And every now and then you'll catch me in a good debate, which I said in 19, I'm going to try to leave the trolls alone or whatever. But if they come from me on my page, man, I got to handle them or whatever. But definitely
Trolls, stay away. Stay away, please.
Yeah. You get the business, all 19.
You will get lit up.
All 19, for real. But yeah, man, definitely check my page out, man. Leave a comment or whatever, send me a friend request, whatever, we can chop it up. I'm always open for positive, constructive discussion.
That's what's up.
Hit me up.
All right. Ms. Johnson.
You can find me on Instagram and Snapchat, Sade, SADE, THE, Rebel, REBEL, or on Facebook, Sade Eva Deandra. If you need to spell it, that's SADEEVADANDRA on Facebook. And vote. Don't forget to register to vote. If you are registered to vote, please get out May 4th and vote. We're voting for our new mayor of Dallas, city council representatives, and other things on the local front that can change your everyday lives. Please get out and vote. It's important.
And also, too, excuse my language. So if you don't vote and you complain, shut the fuck up. Really, shut the fuck up. Because you could have took your lazy ass to some kind of booth and voted. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we out of here. Politics as usual. Who is DC once again?
You are now listening to Who is DC Radio on whoisdcmusic.com.
All right. Shout out to my girl Chris Liss as well. She did my drops. You know what I mean? So she always looking out for me. All right, so we will see everybody next Tuesday at 9 o'clock. All right. Have a nice night. We out of here.